Right, so welcome everyone. This will be the exercise video that I do kind of in place of having the weekly exercise class during Ramadan, and then hopefully we'll pick up with the class afterwards. Before we get started, just a couple things about the video. So I'll be sending it out so you can watch it kind of any time during the day and do the exercise whenever you want. You can do it after you break your fast if that's easier for you. If you are going to do it while fasting, then I recommend doing it later in the day, just so if you're feeling tired after, it's not as far to go. And you're not dehydrated the whole day or something like that. So later in the day is good. Another thing I recommend is on like other nights or nights when you know you're going to be up late. Those are not as good nights to do the exercise, so I might skip those days just because you're going to be up late already, just to make sure you're well rested for that. In terms of after the exercise, when you're breaking your fast, it's a good idea to break your fast with water, whether you do the exercise or not, just because we'll all kind of be dehydrated at that time. So drinking water when you break your fast is just a good practice to get into, just to start. Just maybe right before you do namaz, drink a glass of water or something, and then after namaz you can go and eat your dinner. Another good thing, I'm not going to do it in this video, but a good exercise to do is just to go for a short walk if possible. Again, later in the day is better, but if the weather's nice outside, even 5 or 10 minutes, whatever you can do if you're feeling like you have some energy is good, and that's probably the best exercise you can do even outside of Ramadan. But during Ramadan, keep it short, don't overdo it, but try to stay active as much as you can. Alright, so just while we're doing these exercises, I'm going to do them 10, 12 times, I'll count. But again, as I said, just you don't want to overdo it, especially while you're fasting. So do as many as you can, but if you start to feel tired, you don't feel like you have to push yourself while you're fasting. Just the goals of the exercises are just to stay active, to keep up mobility. So you don't have to push yourself all the way to the top. Just kind of do what you can, and then after Ramadan we can start working back towards building up and pushing ourselves. Now that that's out of the way, we'll just start the exercises. So we'll start, as always, with some deep breathing. So making sure you're just sitting up nice and straight. And we'll just start with a deep breath all the way in. In and out. Get all the way in. And all the way out. Alright, we'll do this one 5 more times. So in. And out. Get in 2. And out. Get it all the way in. Get it, hold for a second. And out. Get 2 more. In. Get an exhale. Good, and last one all the way in. And all the way out. Alright, we'll start stretching on our neck and then we'll work our way down a little bit. So again, sitting up nice and straight, we're going to look over our right shoulder just as far as you can, as comfortable. And then back over to the left side. Good, and we'll just come back across just a few more times. Nice and slow, just as far as you can. Good. A couple more times across. Good. And last one. And back to the middle. Alright, we'll stretch out our upper body, our trunk now. So again, sitting up nice and straight, we're going to keep our knees nice and still. And just rotate with our upper body. Turn your shoulders, look over to the right side. And we'll hold there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Good. Make sure you're taking nice deep breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And back to the middle. And same thing over to the left side. Again, as far as you can. And holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And coming back. Alright, move down to the shoulders now. And so we're again sitting up nice and straight. Start with our arms down by our side. And I'll just make nice wide circles with our arms. Backwards at first, just nice and slow, just as far around as you can go. Good. Good. We'll go a few more times. Let's do 3 more. Good. 2. And 3. Good. We're going to go forwards now, opposite direction. And again, just as far as you can, nice and slow. Remember, nice deep breaths. Good. One more time around. And back down. Good. Alright, move a little bit down our arms now. We'll start with our arms again down by our side. We're just going to bend at the elbow. You can try to touch your shoulders if you want. Or just bend up as far as you can. Good. If that's a bit easy, another one you can do is having your arms out in front of you and bending there. Again, nice and slow. Good. You want to go nice and slow in both directions, so even on the way down, make sure you keep the muscles engaged on the way down. You're not just letting your arms fall. We'll do that one 10 times. So we'll go for 1, good, and down, 2, and back, 3, good, remember nice and slow down, 4, good, 5, and back, 6, good, 7, and down, good, 8, and back, 9, good, and one more time for 10. Good, and nice and slow down. Alright, I'm just going to turn this next one and move down to the wrist. I'll just turn to make it a bit easier to see. Alright, so again, sitting up nice and straight, we'll just let our arms just hang off our wrists, or our wrists, sorry, hang off our knees. And we're going to bend up at the wrist nice and slow, and then again nice and slow on the way down. Alright, so all the way up and all the way down. This is a very easy one for your back to kind of get hunched over, so make sure you're sitting up nice and straight. If you're having a tough time reaching all the way down, you can hold your arms up or have them off the table or something. And this is also a good one. You can use a water bottle to increase the weight a little bit for this one. Just holding a water bottle up and down nice and slow. We'll do 12 times with this one. So if you're ready, we'll go up for 1. Good, nice and slow down. 2. And back. 3, good, and down, 4, good, 5, and back, good, remember sitting up nice and straight, 6, and down, 7, good, 8, and back, 4 more, 9, good, 10, and back, 11, good, and one more time for 12, good, and back down. We'll flip our hands over now, so our palms are facing up, and same thing, let your wrists hang over your knees, and bend up, and back down. Again, we'll do this one 12 times, so if everyone's ready, we'll go up for 1, good, nice and slow down, 2, and back, 3, good, 4, and down, 5, good, 6, and back, 7, good, 8, and down, remember nice deep breaths, 9, and back, 10, good, almost there, 11, good, and last one for 12, and nice and slow down. Good. Alright, back now. Alright, we'll do some exercises just for our hands. So we'll start hands up. We can just open them up and then close. Good, open, and then we can tight fist. This is also a good one you can have if you have a rubber band. You can just wrap it around kind of the edges of your fingers and just to increase the resistance if you wanted to. So we'll do this 10 times. So all the way open and then close. Good, and 2, and close. 3, good, 4, and back, 5, good, 6, 7, good, 8, closed, tight fist, 9, and last one for 10, good, and closed. Alright, we'll do one more exercise for your arms and then we'll move down to your back. We'll start again, arms in front of us, palms facing up. Now we're just going to rotate over, palms down, and then back up. Right? So not rotating the shoulder, your shoulder is staying nice and still. You're just rotating down your lower arm. I'll do 12 times with this, over and back. 1, and back. 2. Good. Again, make sure you're sitting up nice and straight. 3, and over. 5, 4, sorry. Good. 5, and back. 6, good. 7, and back. 8, good. 9, and over, nice and slow. And last one for 10, and back. Good. All right, we're going to do an exercise for the back now. I'll just turn around so it's easier to see. All right, so again, sitting up nice and straight. And we're going to start here. We're going to bend over nice and slow. And then come back up. All right, so bend over just as far as you can. And then back up. 2 things to watch here. One is your neck. I want to make sure when you're coming over, your neck isn't hanging, but that you're keeping it up in line with your back, just to keep those muscles engaged. The other thing is that making sure your back is nice and straight. So as soon as you're going down and start to feel the arch in your back, you stop kind of just before that next time. So down just as far as you can while keeping your back straight before it starts to bend. And then back up. All right. Good. So nice and slow down, and then back up. All right, we're going to do this one 12 times. If everyone's ready, we'll go down nice and slow. 1, and up. Good. 2, and back. 3, and up. Good. 4, good, and back. Remember, nice deep breaths. 5, good, keep your back nice and straight, and up. 6, good, halfway there. 7, and back. 8, good. 9, again keeping your neck nice and straight as well, and back. 10, good. 2 more. 11, and up. And last one for 12, and back. Good. All right, we'll take a little bit of a break. You can pause the video if you want at home. Just take a little bit of a break, and then we'll continue with some lower body exercises. So I'll just give you a second to pause, and then when you're ready, you can unpause the video, and we'll do the lower body exercise. All right, if everyone's ready, we'll start with the lower body exercises. We'll start first one is a standing exercise. If your legs are feeling a bit tired, you don't feel like you want to stand up too much, that's fine. You can take a little bit more of a break, and then after this exercise, we'll start. All right, so I'll just turn the chair. It's a good idea to have a chair or the wall or something beside you for balance in this one. You can hold on. We'll start with our left leg. We're just going to bend up at the knee, good, just as far as you can, and then come down nice and slow. Good. So bend up, bring your heel up as far as you can, and then nice and slow on the way down. We'll do this one 10 times on the left side, and then we'll switch over. All right, so everyone's ready. We'll go up for 1, good, and back. 2, and down. 3, good. 4, and back. 5, good. Remember, nice deep breaths. 6, and down. 7, good. 3 more. 8, and back. 9, good. And one more time for 10, and back down. Great, we'll switch over now, right leg, same thing, just bending up behind us, bring your heel up as far as you can, and then nice and slow on the way down. All right, again 10 times, we'll go for 1, good, and back. 2, and down. 3, good, and back. 4, good, remember nice and slow down. 5, and down. Good. Again, make sure you're standing up nice and straight. 6, and back. 7, good, almost there. 8, good. 9, and back. And one more time for 10. And nice and slow down. Good. All right, we'll go back to sitting. All right, so next we'll do some seated exercises for our legs. I'll just turn so it's to be easy to see. All right, we'll start with our right leg, and we'll just extend straight out, and then nice and slow down. So straight out, and then keep the muscles engaged, nice and slow on the way down. This one, if it's a bit tough to get all the way up, that's fine. You can try just sitting back in your chair a little bit. It might help. It's tougher to do if you're leaning forward, so you can watch that. We'll do this one 10 times on the right side and then 10 times on the left side. So we'll start on the right. Go straight up for 1. Good, and down. 2. And back. 3. Good. Remember, nice deep breaths. 4. And down. 5. Good. 6. And back. 7. Good. 8. And down. 9. Good. And one more time for 10. And back down. Switch over now to left leg. And same thing, straight up as far as you can. And then nice and slow down. And 2. And down. 3. And back. 4. Good. 5. Good. Nice and slow down. 6. And back. 7. Good. 8. And back. 2 more. 9. Good. And last one for 10. And nice and slow down. All right, just turn back to what you see. We're going to do some exercise for our hip flexor muscles. So again, sitting up nice and straight. And it's time to bring our right knee up and down. And left side, same thing, up and down. All right, so we'll go up on one side and up on the other side. We'll do 10 times on each side, so I'll count to 20. We get nice and slow coming down. Keep the muscles engaged. All right, everyone's ready. We'll go up for 1. Good. 2. And down. 3. Good. 4. And back. Again, if you're having trouble sitting back with this one, it might be a bit easier. If you're hunched over, it's hard to get your knees up. So you can sit back a little bit. 5. And down. 6. Good. 7. And back. 8. Good. Nice and slow down. 9. And down. 10. Good. All right. 10 more times. 11. Good. 12. And back. 13. Good. Nice deep breaths. 14. Down. Almost there. 15. Good. 16. And down. 17. Good. 18. And back. 19. Good. And last one for 20. And nice and slow down. Good. All right, we'll move down to our lower legs for this next one. I'll just turn so it's a bit easier to see. So again, sitting up nice and straight. And we're just gonna keep our heels on the floor. We're gonna bring our toes up. All right, heels down, bring our toes up, and then down, so up, and again, nice and slow on the way down. If you're finding this a bit tough here, you can extend your legs out a little bit and make it a bit easier. You get all the way up and all the way down. Good. Again, it's important this one, make sure you're keeping your back nice and straight, that you're not hunched over at all. Your neck as well, that it's not hanging. And then you're keeping it in line with your back. All right, we'll do this one 10 times. If everyone's ready, we'll go up 1. Good, and back. 2. And down. 3, good, 4, and back, 5, good, nice deep breaths, 6, and down, 7, good, 8, and back, 9, good, and one more time for 10, and nice and slow down. Good. All right, we'll do the opposite now. We're going to keep our toes on the floor, bring your heels up, go up on the tip of your toes, and then down. All right. Again, you feel it, see your knees come up, but just moving your ankles. All right, we'll do this one 10 times as well. Again, up for 1, good, and down, 2, and back, 3, good, nice and slow down, 4, good, 5, and back, 6, good, and down, 7, and back, almost there, 8, good, 9, and down, and last one for 10, and nice and slow down. Good. All right, one more exercise we'll do. You can do this one either sitting or standing. If you feel like you have some energy, you can try the standing version. I'd be careful about remember not to overdo it. Like I said, if you're doing this while fasting, take it easy. If you're feeling tired, then you can always come back and do the standing version afterwards. By the way, you make that decision. We'll start again sitting up nice and straight. We're going to bring our right leg, we'll start out to the side, and then back in, and the other side out, and in. Good. So one side out, and in, the other side out, and in. If you wanted to try standing, which is by the way, we'll stand up nice and straight. Good. So 2 steps out, and then 2 steps in. All right, we can do that one 10 to 12 times, depending on how you're feeling. All right, so sitting exercise, we're gonna do this one 12 times. All right, so we'll go up for 1, good, the other side out, and in, good, that's 1, 2, out, and in, the other side out, and in, good, nice and controlled, 3, and back, good, out, and back, 4, good, and back, other side out, and in. Remember, nice deep breaths while you're doing these. 5, good, 6, there's a 5, and back, 6, and in, out, and in. 4 more, 7, and back, good, other side out, and back. Again, sitting up nice and straight as well. 8, good, out, and in. 9, good, other side, and back. And the last one, out for 10, then back, and then left side, and back in. Good. All right, we'll finish there for today. We'll finish off with some deep breathing just before we get going. Again, sitting up nice and straight. And let's take a deep breath all the way in. Good, and all the way out. Good, 2. And out. Good, 3. And in. Good. A few more times. All the way in. And all the way out. Good, we'll do 3 more. In. And out. Good, all the way in. Good, and hold for a second. And out. And the last one in. And all the way out. Good. All right, I think we'll finish there. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions about any exercises or any different exercises you want to try, or anything like that, you can message the WhatsApp group, give me a call. You can talk to me at mosque if you see me. If not, hopefully this went well, and hopefully we'll see you all when Ramadan finishes. We can get back to live classes. All right, thanks everyone.